Pub battles. Antietam. Now the Confederate setup is fairly close to historical. You've got Jackson's troops north of Sharpsburg, and you have Longstreet's corps south of Sharpsburg. On the Union side, you've got Hooker's 1st Corps here, Sumner's 2nd Corps here, you've got Fitzjohn Porter's 5th Corps here, you've got Mansfield's 12th Corps there, some baggage trains. Here's all the artillery. The artillery can't start up here on the hills. It takes a turn. It's going to be delayed a turn getting into position. Burnside's 9th Corps is here. Pleasanton's cavalry is back here. McClellan's intention is to, rather than try to cross the river right here, this would be the close route. He'd like to go down this way and cut the South's escape route off. But this turns into kind of a Death Valley sort of thing. You've got artillery here, you've got artillery there, and it's hard to get across the river, and he's got it covered. So instead, like historically, they're going to sweep down this way and set Johnny Reb a-running. The North's goal is to trap the Southern Army here and destroy it, end the war right now. The South's goal is to break the Union Army and end the war right here. This is 1862. They're still hoping for a quick end to the war. Alright, so here we come to combat on turn 1. Hooker has engaged the extreme left of Jackson. This is mostly just detachments up here. So, Stuart has moved his cavalry over here to stiffen the line. Jackson doesn't dare move anyone over to support them because there's still 2 corps of the Union troops coming right across the middle. In a rare occurrence, the detachment kind of messed up Doubleday. Ewell holds in the center. Here, one detachment is lost, the other fades back. Okay, turn 2 combat. Over here, Hooker's corps planned on destroying the South up here, but they simply slipped away, outmaneuvered them, and the cav watched. Over here, they came to attack the woods. There's just light detachments kind of holding them up in the woods, and the real attack came over here. Jackson destroys part of Mansfield's corps. Turn 3. Here, Franklin's 6th Corps shows up. They're ready to cross the bridge. Alright, turn 3, things are heating up here. First of all, Longstreet's artillery opened up on Franklin's 6th Corps as they crossed the bridge, and they ran off into the hills, taking the artillery with them. Then the Union artillery opened up and drove back Hood's division. Fitzjohn Porter, the Lion of Antietam, is doing a flanking maneuver on Jackson. He has 3 hits. He drives Jackson back. He suffers 1 hit. And that was close because if he got driven back, he'd have pushed these 2 units back. Basically, Sumner's corps would have got driven back. Up here, Lee's cavalry faces Hooker's division. They stop Hooker and ride off. On the far Union right, Doubleday is driven back by Humphrey's cavalry. Stuart is stymieing the North in the north, the Union right. Turn 4. Jackson's artillery rakes a division of Hooker's. They are now compromised. Turn 4 sees the 2 elite units the Confederates have on board right now have retreated back to the baggage train to recover this turn. At exactly that time, the North opened up with everything they had. Here, the Southern cavalry gets in a flank attack. Here, Fitzjohn Porter, the Lion of Antietam, puts a combined arms attack on the artillery on the hill. Probably won't work, but let's see if it does. And Sumner's 2nd Corps attacks in the center. They've got another flank attack, but it's on artillery, which is what you need if you're going to even think about trying with artillery. We'll see how this goes. And Burnside comes alive, crosses the river, and Pleasanton flanks both of his crossings. This is going to be a game changer right here. And the South has unpacked this baggage. So this being opened up, if these 2 units get damaged, it's going to really expose the South. Fortunately, next turn, A.P. Hill's Light Corps comes on. A very elite corps. Very powerful. Eliminated. Driven from the hill. Burnside does what Burnside wants to do this time. Crosses the river. Sumner gets off a good attack. The South decides to pull out. They can recover next turn. Sedgwick's green troops fall back. The detachment is destroyed. Fitzjohn Porter, Lion of Antietam. Let's see how he does there. This is against cavalry or artillery also, so the artillery damage is applied first. Artillery does 2. 2 flips and retreats Sykes. But Fitzjohn Porter also does 2. Flips and retreats cavalry, 1 and 1. That flips D.H. Hill, the very experienced D.H. Hill. Morrell also flips and runs because he's green. And finally, the flank attack by the cav, Ewell's division. They retreat. Always retreat out of a flanking view when you're outflanked. It's just good. It's a good idea. There's a lot shaken up, but nothing determined yet. Now, if this were a two-player game, and I was using the option of headquarters to roll to alter turn order, this is where the South would want to roll first. They want to go first because they want to protect their baggage and rally as many as they can. Mansfield Corps can get that far. Burnside goes next and contacts the baggage. So this will be the last turn. A.P. Hill was racing on to save the baggage, but he's a little short. Minutes late. Franklin's 6th Corps occupies the sunken road. Union baggage can unpack, but it doesn't need to. In the confusion of troops up here, the artillery has nothing clear that they can hit without hitting their own. Sumner presses forward. Fitzjohn Porter's back in, trying to take the hill. Alright, turn 5, last turn, combat. Anderson has run to save the baggage train. They're driven back. Claus is driven off the hill. G.H. Hill goes down, defending the right flank. And last we come to Ewell. Ewell's destroyed. So here the glorious dead of the South, along with the baggage train multiplier. So the South has destroyed 4 points of Northern troops. The North has destroyed 48 points. 4 points to 48 points. This would be a major loss by the South. Turn 5, the Union prevails.